Hello, Saints. How are you guys again? I'm bringing another video regarding a Chinese space station that's supposed to be falling towards the Earth April 1st on Easter. And the reason why this is interesting to me is because I remember a remote viewer by the name of Major Ed Daines, and he had predicted that what would cause a kill shot, which is going to be some form of an EMP brought on by the solar flares of the sun, and this EMP would happen and knock out our grids and everything else. The significant thing that would cause this, or the thing that would happen prior to this, I should say, would be a space station that will be falling towards Earth, brought down by meteor showers, in which we are having meteor showers right now. So let's take a listen to what he says.
The North Korean prediction appears capable of coming to pass any year now, but there is another event that remote viewers fear the most, a sign that the kill shot is imminent.
What would be that final recognizable event just prior to the kill shot sequence? The best that we could come up with, pushing ahead, the best that we could come up with was what appeared to be a space shuttle being forced down by what appears to be a meteor shower or something like that. For those of you who are not remote viewers, let me give you a little bit of insight into what remote viewing is in terms of a skill set. Most of the information that we derive from a target is in terms of word idea concepts, patterns of information that we perceive and turn into word, search our memory for words and apply those words, a written word on a piece of paper, and move on. The information we had that led us to believe that we're dealing with a space shuttle as a final precursor event to space shuttle coming down, as a final precursor event to the kill shot, was a collection of those rough sketches. So analytically, we're saying it looks like a space shuttle coming down.
As a result, there had been some confusion by not only the public, but also many remote viewers. The session sketches generated had resulted in the assumption that the craft being forced down was a U.S. space shuttle, since it was unique to the world at the time of the prediction.
Our sketches and drawings look like the current, very similar to the current U.S. space shuttle vehicles. There are some variations among viewers too, but we know that the Air Force has another program now, a nascent program. I think it's a spy vehicle that's up there, a maneuverable vehicle. That particular vehicle also looks like the U.S. space shuttle, the manned space shuttles.
Today, the recent U.S. space shuttle design is being emulated by many different space agencies around the globe, both government-oriented and private. No longer is the design unique to the U.S. space program, but the precursor itself remains the same. When a shuttle-like craft is forced down from orbit, the kill shot will begin.
So did you hear that, Saints? Other countries can also use this design pattern of this space station. So it very well could be the Chinese space station.
See these particular events happen, that last one in particular. We don't know how much longer it will be until the kill shot, because mind is outside of time. The best that we could do is say this event is the last big one that you'll see as remote viewers before this kill shot sequence happens. Regardless of how long it is, that period between this shuttle event and the beginning of the kill shot sequence, we know as viewers, and I have personally viewed this particular event a number of times because it's so powerful, that all of these warring parties that we see on the planet, all these many wars, that on the ground all of these soldiers look up in the sky. They all look up. So something is happening in the sky. In fact, there's probably unprecedented atmospheric effects that in a recorded history, perhaps an unrecorded history, there's been events like this, but nothing in recorded history. Something happens in the atmosphere that has not been seen before, because all these soldiers are looking up, and then they go home. Their priorities change. They go home. So that's when it starts.
So isn't it amazing how he says that all of the soldiers that are warring look up to see this shuttle station falling from the sky, and then they all go home? So keep in mind right now what's going on in the Middle East, what's going on in Israel, how Israel is surrounded, how Israel have their dome up at the moment to the missile defense system up for incoming missiles to protect themselves. Let's continue to listen.
This kill shot sequence will cripple communications worldwide. It will take out satellite communications in a very short order. Power grids, we're all aware of what it will do with the power grids and what it has done in the past, and in certain instances, go back and check it out. The power grids will go down. So many people over many months of time and throughout the world will have no power. There are cities without power and communication. You can figure out for yourself what that will mean too. Not only will you not be able to pump gas, not only will you not be able to pump water, not only will there not be food on the shelves because there'll be no gas in the trucks to take the food to the cities, but I could go on and on.
Okay, so we're going to continue as, like he said, the kill shot, or the space station that brings on the kill shot, which is going to be a huge solar flare that's going to knock out all the power grids and everything. The space station is the sign that this event may happen. This here is a clipping on the actual Chinese space station is tumbling towards an Easter Sunday crash is the name of this little clipping. Let's take a listen to it.
Arlington, Virginia. The falling Chinese space station Tiangong-1 is tumbling in orbit and may crash back to Earth early Easter Sunday, April 1, experts say. Estimates for the crash of Tiangong-1 range sometime between March 31 and April 1, with a focus of 10 MEDT 1400 GMT on April 1st, according to Aerospace Corporation, which is tracking the Space Lab's fall. That April 1 target comes with an error of 16 hours, so the spacecraft could potentially begin its fiery death dive any time between Saturday and Sunday afternoon.
Okay, so this was something else that kind of like we're putting all the puzzle pieces together. I have a feeling in my spirit that we won't be here for a EMP or a major blackout that will happen across the globe. I've had several dreams of the blackout, but we weren't here. So something to think about, Saints. Let me know your opinion on this. Everything is happening so fast all at once. I definitely want to throw this out there regarding the space station falling and this prediction by remote viewers. And this remote viewer prediction was way back in 2008 by Major Dames. So he predicted this way a long time ago. But I thank you and have a blessed day. Thank you for listening. Stay close to God. Love you. Bye now.